Hey there, welcome back to Frostpunk. This time we will be taking on the A New Home scenario, which was the original main storyline. Let's jump right in. So, last time we played the last autumn, where we discovered how the generators were built. This time around, we're going to play the original scenario that came out with the game. So now we get to see the intro that new people who come into this game get to see. This one has a little more of a tutorial style to it to begin with, but should be lots of fun.
We roam the still, cold world. No horizon in sight. The rulers of old, stripped of pride and glory. It feels as yesterday we were turning the wheels of progress. Until the frost stopped it all. Suddenly, without a warning. When tides had changed, they changed for all of us, no matter wealth or class. We've lost our world to snow. And with it, our last traces of humanity. We bid farewell to plenty, and for those who remained came the time to adapt. We decided to leave our homes and head north. We roamed for weeks, maybe months, leaving behind all the things we once believed had made us. It was hope that pushed us forward. Slowly, step by step. We knew the cost of our journey, and we paid the price 100 times. Finally, the time has come to build the last city on Earth.
Always the best part when the fire spins up in the generator at the end. Alright, so now we got the backstory of what happened. Basically, the world was fine, and then all of a sudden, Ice Age, Frost, Apocalypse, just, zombies. It's just cold. So here we are, we managed to reach the site of this generator, only to find it frozen solid and abandoned. Why is no one here? Did our people survive? Are there any others? We're gonna have to find out. So let's get started. Alright, so this time around we actually get to use the generator that we built in the last scenario. So the first thing they want us to do is they want us to get some coal and start the generator. Otherwise, they're going to freeze to death. Alright, so we're going to pause right off the bat. Again, the shortcut for that I use is space. So we have a couple things we need to do first of all. The very first thing I want to do is look around the map and see where my resources are. So we have some piles around here. We got wood, steel, and some coal scattered about. There's some trees, and we have a stockpile here with practically nothing in it. Great. Okay, so first things first, so I don't forget this time around, let's go into our book of laws. Right now we only have one tree, adaptation, and these are our choices. So there's two ways you can start a game, in my opinion, playthrough style. I have two ways. If it's going to be a tougher game, so if I'm playing, harder difficulty, more extreme, the first thing you do is you go into child labor safe jobs, because that gives you more workers to get more resources, which is critical in the beginning. So that's one way to go. However, I didn't mean to close the whole thing. However, in this playthrough, we're only playing on medium difficulty, so we have a little more flexibility. So we're gonna go what I call the nice route. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna go for emergency shift, because that is going to open up for next time extended shift, which is something that I'm gonna need because I am not going to be using the little chill-ins for labor. All right, so that's done first. Next thing I want to do is I want to get the technology and the research going. So I'm going to put a couple of workshops down right there. Don't even have to put roads or nothing. It's already ready to go. And now we have like nothing. We have 100 raw food in a single steam core, and that is it. So we need all the things. I'm going to get 2 wood piles going, fully maxed out. I'm going to get 1 coal pile, fully maxed out. This steel pile, I'm going to put 5 engineers on it and the remaining workers. And the reason I'm only putting 5 engineers is because once these workshops are built, I'm going to need 5 engineers for each of those. So that's why I'm holding those 10 back. Alright, so let's let that run out. So there's 1. So let's put our workers in there and get the research going. So we have 4 tabs this time around. We have our heating, like normal. We have our exploration and industry, which is going to give us our scouts, and if we end up going that route, the factory with automatons, which could be fun to play with. We have the resources, like normal, that gives us all the different things. Then food, health, and shelter. So this is going to give us better hunting, better medical, better housing. But the first thing I want to do, just like the last time, is I want to go faster gathering, so that those people that are picking things up from those piles get me my stuff faster. We have our second one, so let's put them in there so we get research going even faster. And that is all that I'm going to do for the first day. Nothing else. We should get this completed before the end of the day, so we'll get our second one started. But other than that, that's it. Nothing else for the rest of the working day. So someone came forward. She said that part of her family didn't reach the city with the main group, but she's sure that they are still out there, so she wants us to hurry up and start scouting. We're gonna work on it. So there's the first research. Second thing, just like last time, sawmill, because wood is gonna be very important. Alright, so now that we hit free time, let's get some shelter going. They're gonna ask for it, so let's get a head start. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the 80 people that we have, and we have exactly the right amount of wood. The other thing we're gonna do, for the first time, we're gonna flip the generator on. Yeah, see? Already complaining. No roof. I know. We're gonna do it for everyone, though. I already have it laid out. All you gotta do is build it. So the generator produces heat in a radius. So anything that's within the orange here gets heated by the generator. So remember, you don't have to agree to everything that people want. It's basically what this is telling us. And there we go. Shelter for everyone. Yay, they're happy. Right, just like I discussed, the next thing I go for is extended shift. Now the reason I go for that first, 1, because I'm going to use it immediately. These wood piles, immediately putting them on extended. And 2, because those laws cause discontent, if you wait to get them, sometimes you can get into a situation where your discontent is too high and you can't pass that law because it would make people too angry. So that's why I go for it first. We already have some sick people and no medical post. So that's going to be something we work on next. And we have to think about food, because we have no food coming in, we have no food being cooked, and people are going to get hungry.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
We're going to shut the generator down. It's not cold enough to need it during the day. So we got the sawmill. The next thing I want to do is I want to go for steam hubs. So steam hubs are basically mini generators that will provide heat in a radius. So we are going to need those to build our city out, because right now the generator only reaches this first circle, and we are definitely going to need more room than that. Alright, so now they want us to work on food, now that we've got the coal and we've had the generator on. But what we're really going to do, first we're going to put a medical post down. Then, what I want to do is I want to find a concentration of resources that I can put a gathering post at. So the gathering post, instead of having people on the individual piles, it's going to gather from everything that is green. So I want to find a place that's good to have that. So as far as roads go, I do like to try and have this go straight through. Is that gonna work? Kind of. If I put this here, I can't extend the street any farther. That's fine. It'll have to do for now. So we're gonna do that. Then we can think about a sawmill to start getting even more trees. We don't want to destroy any of it. Do we want to go this way? Let's go this way, and we'll put it right there. Oh, take that corner and bring it over to the road. Alright, so one pile of crates has been depleted. I'm going to swap that around so that those 5 engineers I freed up, as soon as this is built, they can go there. Yeah. Alright, now let's think about food. So we need to build some hunters' huts so that people can go get us some food during the night. And I'm thinking this area over here looks like the best spot to start setting some up. So what I like to do with the roads is about every 2 tenths, I like to have the streets coming off. So there'll be a street there, street there, street there, and then we'll have one coming off here. So let's see how far we can pull this. Pretty far, actually. Good deal. Okay, you say it's not adjacent, because I short 1. There we go. Nice! So we'll start getting some food going. Alright, Steam Hub is done. We don't have enough wood to go for the next level. Let's go for the steelworks. That'll be our next bottleneck.
Workday ends. It's off time.
And as soon as it is off time, we're gonna turn the generator on. And they're gonna ask for it anyways. They're scared they're gonna freeze to death. Which, you know, they might. You never know. Okay, new law. So since we're working on food, I'm gonna go ahead and sign soup into law. So both of these are gonna extend your food supplies, food additives. It's gonna make people fall ill because you're adding sawdust. If you just do soup, people are gonna be unhappy about it, but you're not tricking them with sawdust. You're being upfront about the fact that you're stretching your food supplies. Speaking of, do we have enough for a cookhouse? We do not. Still need a little more wood. Okay. So I need these things to get built up. So we're going to put the people there and make it extended shift. And then the rest, we're going to stick over in the hunter's hut so they can start bringing in some more food. So, on our timeline, we can see when the temperature is going to drop and when it's going to rise. So before we hit this drop, we have to make sure that we have some heating in place for our workspaces that are out here. That's where the steam hubs are going to come in handy. Alright, steel wreckage is gone. Let's put maximum amount there, and then the rest of them are going here, and this is also going to be extended shift, because I need all the things and I need it all right now. Now we have enough, we're going to go for the next level of research, open up some more things. Coal piles depleted, that's a bit of a problem.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hello! How are you, Arkham? Welcome in. Alright, new law. New law is going to be the fighting arena, which is very similar to the fights that we had in last time, but this is going to be an actual building that we place down, and that's going to reduce discontent. We're going to put it right here along this road. Okay, let's get a cookhouse going. Yes? Yes. And that drop in temperature is coming, which means we need the steam hub. So when you first build it, it's going to show you its radius, which helps to plan it, and you can see the buildings get highlighted when they are in range. So just keep an eye on that when you're building things. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get another gathering post going for coal this time. Before I do that, let me figure out where my road is going to be. This one. Oh, right in the middle again. Alrighty. That works. Just go right there. That'll work. And the other thing is steelworks. So, steelworks, coal mines, and wall drills are all going to have specific places you can put them. You can't just put them anywhere. This is a steel deposit back here. Iron ore deposit, whatever. So you have 2 slots here you can put a steelworks. What I would like to do is I would like to have this come straight through. But that's going to destroy the trees. When you put a road through trees, it's not going to tell you it's going to destroy it, but it is going to destroy it. So for now, let's just leave that there. Eventually, we're going to have roads ringing the whole thing, so... let's pull... Yes, I know. Next, they want us to work on the beacon. So steam hubs have options. You can set them on timers. And you will also eventually have range options if you research it. This one we're going to leave on 24 hours. Spartan, welcome. No, I have not been on the modded server recently. So I have not seen your present yet. Sorry. So we're going to take the people that were working the coal here and put them here because they're going to be slightly warmer in the building, so when this temperature drops it's not going to be as bad. Plus then we have enough people that making soup, we can get some food going. I had plans to get on earlier, Spartan, and it didn't work out. Work got in the way. Alright, so now we have some more options here. We've unlocked the second row. One of the things I'm definitely going to want is the coal mining. That's how I want to get my coal. You have 2 options for coal. Oh, see? Perfect, Spartan. You forgot to add something and I didn't go see it yet, so now you can add it. Coal thumpers. You have workers working them and they generate piles of coal, which then the most efficient thing to do is to have the gathering posts around them to gather the piles. They do not cost steam cores, so that's their benefit, but they cost a lot more labor because not only do you have to man the coal thumpers, you also have to man the gathering posts. And if you don't use gathering posts, you still have to put people on the piles themselves. And then you run into heat problems because none of that is heated. Coal mining, on the other hand, these do cost steam cores, but you only have to mine or man these, plus they're more efficient than the coal thumpers. Both of them are endless. There's no limit to the supply. Coal mining you can only put in specific places. Coal thumpers you can put anywhere you want. So those are the differences. But I'm going to want to go with coal mining when we get there. But first, I think I want to go medical post, but let me just take a quick look. Or do I want to go beacon first? I could go beacon first. Let's do that. Let's go beacon, and then we're going to go medical post, and then we're going to worry about the coal. Because we still have plenty of piles around the map for now, so I'm not concerned about getting the coal right away. But we just need to be aware that we're going to need to do that. So you can see the temperature here. There's a moderate risk of falling ill. Whereas something that's inside one of the heating rings, not so bad. Low risk of falling ill. Or in the case of this building, because it's slightly better building. It has better insulation. This one doesn't even have a chance of falling ill, basically. Alright, so we got the beacon, and then we're going to go for the medical post. So the beacon is basically this hot air balloon. Yeah, you can see, kind of. Can I scroll out some more? Barely. Yep, there you go. Now you can see the balloon. But it doesn't need to be heated, so we want to put it kind of on the edge of the map, just like the hunters' huts. Those don't need to be heated. Once we get this built, that will allow us to create a scout team so that we can start exploring the map.
Put down your tools.
I'm going to need 5 workers to create a scout team, so I'm going to free them up now, so as soon as it's done, just like that, we are no longer lost and blind. Here we go. Ta-da! And now we have points of interest that we can go explore. So, let's create a team. It takes 40 wood and, like I said, 5 workers. And we're going to immediately go to this quest one. So the quest POIs have this little yellow dot on them. So let's go there. Yes, what? Ready to search. People are happy. Ready to go look for others. The woman who came forward earlier is among the volunteers. Well, there you go. Go find your family. Alright, new law. So now we're going to deal with the chillins. So, we are not doing child labor. What we are going to do is child shelters. Now what that gives us is we have to build child shelter buildings, but once we do, we'll be able to put the children to work, kind of, in a way. They'll help out. I just won't be able to specifically assign them.
Law has passed.
So each of these child shelters will house 15 children. Oh, don't worry, Rudolph. Kids will do something useful. If you'd let me pass multiple laws at a time, it would happen right away, but no. Okay. How are we doing?
The work shift starts.
How are our supplies over here? Getting there, getting there. Okay, 2 things happen at once. Our scouts reached the lost expedition and our research finished. Let's look at the research first. Coal mining, probably. But getting to lighter scout sleds would be a nice thing as well. Let's go... Need steel. Let's get our coal mining under our... Oh, Jesus. Arkham! Okay. Alright, it's fine. So we'll get our coal mining settled. Oh, let's go see. Alright, we found some peoples. They've been wandering around. They were gonna starve. Oh, you guys. You got me. Alright, so you have 2 choices when you find survivors. You can either send them without the scouts, in which case some of them might die, and it's going to take them a while, or you escort them home, they all survive, they get there faster. We're just going to escort them home. Woo! Definitely got my heart pumping with that. Oh, they're happy I did the child shelter. Well, there you go. And they're already back. Look at all the peoples. All right. Everybody's happy. But shouldn't there be other settlements nearby? Well, we'll see. We'll see. Alright, so... No. Let's send our scouts back out. Let's go check out this shelter. Yeah. Last week, actually. Okay. So, we now have more people that need more homes. So, let's get some more tents built. We're going to need steam hub. Problem is, we need more steel. Let's go with more food. So hunter's gear, that's going to increase the amount of raw food we get. We need to get these guys up and running. So I'll have to redo the roads later. We're just gonna have to make it work. But I would also like more food. That's gonna block, that's gonna block. So, alright. Oh, you found my notes. Yay! Alright. So here we go. We got the child shelter. So now we can either have them help the medics and heal people faster, or we have them help the engineers and research faster. I will tell you, I 100% time go with the medic apprentices, because at some point you run out of things to research. Ooh, ooh. So, but you always have people that you need to heal. So that's why I always choose medic.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Alright. I have enough for steam hub now, so let's stick one right there. And then we can build some people's tents, and they will be covered by that steam hub. There we go. We don't want snow on the tents. Well, most of the time. Alright, so it's about to warm up. Ooh, wood crates have been depleted, so now this still has just the steel. Nice. Let's put a bunch of people over here, because we need that steel. This is done. We're gonna get rid of that. It is now warm enough. I'm gonna shut down the generator and save coal. And the remaining people I'm going to put on these open piles. Alright, let's see. Can I get some hunters' huts back here? I could. Okay. That's going to destroy resources. That's going to destroy resources. But if I go right here, it won't. We're going to go right there. Reason being, I want to be able to put a road straight back to what that will be eventually. Alright, there we go. That is all connected up. Be more efficient to put a gathering post here. What are my supplies looking like? Not terrible. Gathering post is definitely doable. How far over? That far over. Okay. Pull you guys off. Go find us a Yudi. Hey, thanks for watching. I stream over on Twitch weekly and would love to have you drop in and say hello. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, leave me a comment, and consider subscribing. I look forward to seeing you next time.